The raging Cold War between Speaker Rebecca Kadaga and Attorney General Peter Nyombi dates way back last year when the Attorney General representing Parliament in court agreed that it was wrong for the House to ask Prime Minister Mama Mbabazi to appear before a Parliament committee for competent of House rules. The matter in the end saw government fork out billions of shillings in compensation, which hefty pay was agreed upon by Nyombi to the surprise of almost the entire House. And now when this new twist of Kadaga coming out to defend the 4 sacked NRM rebel MPs joined the fray, the Cold War seemed to escalate further as the two respectable legal minds in the country challenged each other on matters of the law.
If the Attorney General has gone to court, he should remain in court. So I have no intention of answering his letter.
I know I'm not the best lawyer, but I think the President saw something different in me.
At this point, the matter appears to be going out of hand as none of the two appears to be willing to bury the hatchet. Legal mind Rodises Rakafuzi wants that it's high time the Constitution is amended in order to have an independent government Attorney General.
If the Attorney General is a civil servant, a public servant who gives independent advice, it will be easier. But as of now, all this advice, most of this advice is politicized and it is not leading us anywhere else. Yes.
With the Speaker's recommendation that Parliament can hire independent lawyers to defend it in courts of law, Attorney General Peter Nyombi says the Constitution only approves him to represent government.
If one wants to hire private lawyers, the law is very clear. Section 4 of the Government Proceedings Act provides I must clear those lawyers.
If it thinks the Attorney General is not interpreting it the way they want, they can solicit other advice from somewhere else and even get representation from other lawyers.
Nyombi says all the accusations of impartiality against him are unfounded, noting that he was appointed as Attorney General because he has what it takes to defend the country.
I'm a committed Christian. I can never do that. And I'm satisfied with what God has given me.
On the whole debate, as you recall, the Attorney General, instead of taking our instructions, turned hostile. He went to court and agreed with the other side. So there was no hearing because he conceded to the grounds of the other person.
This legal battle will leave many heads turning since it appears to have more questions than answers, and perhaps it may only require intervention of the Fountain of Honor for Sanity to return in the August House. Shamin Batalwo, WBS News, Kampala.